Hello, our dear mystery lovers.
Welcome to our channel, Tuta Tarot. My name is Natasha.
And my name is Dina.
And this is going to be a very interesting video today. We have a video request from Jay Uho, and he has asked in one of our videos if and how tarot can help predict the outcome of a situation. Does tarot work that way? And can it help me decide if I should take a specific action?
Right, today we'll show you a very interesting layout, which is very generic actually. It works not only for Jay, but for any our viewer, any mystery lover, and you can use it for yourself if you have a tarot deck.
Exactly. So today Dina has prepared a layout to answer the question when you have to make a decision regarding a difficult situation, you can use this layout to help answer your question.
I would like to show you a layout that will tell you the story of my friend from Toronto. Now she's going to move to British Columbia and she's not sure to do that or not. Let's take her example in order to see how it works for everybody. For example, you can have another question like, shall I divorce or not? Shall I change a job or not? It's a difficult situation, and we hope that tarot will work for you as a good guide.
So this layout is good for any such question. We would like again to thank Jay, our subscriber, for the request. And if anyone else has a request or they have a specific situation that they would like to see a layout with tarot, please leave a comment and we will
Respond.
We would love to hear from you. We would love to try and do a layout for you.
Right.
So let's begin.
Let's begin. So, remember, my friend from Toronto wants to move to British Columbia, to Vancouver. What shall she expect? Our first card will show you the first stage of the changes or events that will happen to her if she decides to move. This is our first card. Let's look at this. The first card is Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. The second card will show you the first stage if she won't undertake such a decision. If she won't move. So this will be the first event that will happen to her if she decides not to move from Toronto. Okay. So, the second card shows you the development of events if she takes such a decision, right? This is the third one, the third card, the second stage. Okay, we have Judgment here.
Judgment.
Judgment. The fourth card shows you the event that will happen at the second stage if she doesn't take this decision. Seven of Wands. Finally, what happens if she takes this decision, if she moves from Toronto to Vancouver? Ten of Coins. And what happens to her if she doesn't move to Vancouver and stays in Toronto? The final card, the card number 7, will show us the trigger, so to say, the situation that will help you to make a decision. Actually, it's a trigger that makes you that leads you to a particular decision. So this is the trigger. Let's look at the trigger. Card number 7. Okay, it's Four of Swords. So what I see from this layout, the first card, Nine of Coins, it's actually the fulfillment of your desires. Judgment, it's also a positive card in this context. And finally, we see Ten of Coins. That shows us that the friend of mine will be able to create a family if she moves to Vancouver from Toronto. So the first row, the cards 1, 3, and 5 in our layout show you what happens to you if you make such a decision. And this row, the second row, the bottom row, shows you what happens to you, all the stages and all the events of the main events of your situation if you don't take this decision, if you don't make this decision. And the final card is the trigger. So as far as I see, all the cards in the upper row are very positive, especially the final card, 10 of coins, which means stability, familial affairs, right? And the possibility to create a family if she moves to Vancouver. And what we see here, you know, it's impossible to say that they are not positive, that they are negative. But for example, 5 of Swords, it's a card of defeat. Or it's a card of good outcome through a very painful price. Like if you win, but your price is so hard, so bloody, that you don't want such a victory. So it's a bad card, actually, right? So 7 of Wands, you have to protect yourself. You have to defend. Again, you have to defend yourself against assaults, against difficulties. It's not very positive, right? In relation and in comparison to what we have on the upper row. And finally, the last one, the Page of Swords. It means you have to make an investigation. You have to explore the situation. Again, it's not stability in comparison to what we have here, because here we have a very good positive result. What I see here, the situation that can be used as a trigger to make a decision. 4 of Swords, it's a consultation with the specialists, experts. Maybe she needs to make a review on the financial financial situation in Vancouver. Maybe she have to investigate what kind of job opportunities there are in Vancouver in order to move there. What suits her well, what doesn't suit her at all. So overall, this is to be calm, tranquil, and to consult with the experts and specialists.
So the trigger is this card, and you're saying that it's telling you to do research before making the decision?
This is the card that shows you that you have to do the research, but it's when you don't take this decision. This one is more about consulting specialists.
Consulting specialists.
So I think consulting specialists and experts. So maybe asking people about the job opportunities, maybe finding some friends or connections, relations in Vancouver will help her to make this decision.
So when you look at the trigger, it helps you decide whether it's positive or negative to make this decision?
Something like that. It makes you decide what decision to take. Right, so this is the development, the unfolding of the situation when you make this decision, right? This is the upper row. This is what happens if you don't make this decision. So this is what happens if you move to Vancouver, and this is what happens if you stay in Toronto. And what helps you, what makes you decide against or for this decision, this card.
So if you had to tell your friend to make a decision based on this, what would you say?
Please go to Vancouver. But actually, you know, I lived there. It's a bit scary because Vancouver is a city for very rich people. So again, we are very grateful to Jay, our dear mystery lover, who made this request and gave us opportunity to show you this beautiful layout.
Yeah, and again, if other people have requests or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. What do you think about this layout?
Do you think that it's really possible in your own life to use tarot as a guide in order to make such significant decisions? Please leave your comment.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Natasha.
I'm Dina.
Bye.
Bye.